Hello, church, and welcome to the Midweek Pastors Update for Thursday, July 29th, 2021. Oh my goodness. As you can see, I'm looking at my hair. I came into church today and I was, what I could say, tidy, I guess. Clean and neat. But then I did my tap dancing and roller skating today for about an hour, and now I'm drenched. So I'm sitting outside, gonna make this kind of a quick one because I'm just dripping right now. But I have to say, if you, like me, found yourself a little, let's just say maybe a little more of yourself that you've been noticing around the midsection, especially after the last year of pandemic, roller skating and tap dancing are quite effective at burning calories, I find, if sweat is any indication. So anyway, just throwing that one out there. So I'm, as you may or may not know, working on my roles for the tasks I get to do for the Drowsy Chaperone play. So we're in our second week of rehearsals for that. Couple things I want to say. I've been noticing on social media that some folks had lost power today. There was a good number in Auburn that had some sort of power outage. Now I noticed some people were talking about having generators, whole house generators, and that's wonderful. But I do want to say, if that happens to you, whether it's a PSPS shut off or just something happens, and you just need simple stuff, like maybe your phone charged or any other devices charged. We do have some outlets outside. You'd come up right near in the breezeway, kind of just behind me here, near Overmiller Hall. There's some plugs there, and you can just come and hang out up here. If someone's here, would certainly open the bathroom for you if you needed to use it. But just wanted to put that out there. We don't need to make a formal thing about it, but I did just want to say that if people find themselves in a tough spot, depending on where you live, it's available to you to come up, and please do use it. I mentioned before, but it's worth saying again, given that it's so close to August, but we're coming up to Heifer Project Month, so we'll be featuring that in some worship services this coming month. And as always, very much appreciate your generosity and support of this wonderful organization. We're also aware of the continuing changing dynamics with COVID and the Delta variant and everything else. And right now, we're doing okay. It seems that in our county, we're not at a high level of transmission. So as far as gathering inside, we're still in a good place. We may get to the point of having folks wear masks again. I know it's not something we're all looking forward to, but if that allows us to continue to meet inside, then that's what we'll do. But we'll wait for the recommendations once again from state, from county, from just local authorities. So we'll just be keeping you updated on that. But for now, it seems to me the best knowledge that I have as of today is that we are still able to meet without need for masks in the sanctuary. So that's what we'll plan to do. If that changes, of course, we will let you know. Oh, let's see. Oh, the Rummage sale is something that so many people are asking me about. I get phone calls about it because I know why. You've been holding so much stuff now for almost 2 years, and you want to get rid of it, and you're not alone. And here's the other thing. For every one of you who wants to get rid of it, there's one or two people who want to buy it, and that's the beautiful thing about a Rummage sale. But as you may or may not have heard now, we're still not sure that we're going to be able to have it this year. So I'm not trying to give, I don't have any inside information right now. I know that it's in consideration. So I think a decision will be made in the near future. And again, all of you will be made aware. We're obviously hopeful we can have the Rummage sale, but we're living in uncertain times still, and we will do what is safe, what is best for all the volunteers and the shoppers, their health, as we consider any such gatherings like these. So stay tuned. That's kind of the theme, I guess. Stay tuned, and this really feels like the theme of the entire last year. I was talking to a friend today and just sort of saying, COVID has taught us that we just don't really need to plan anymore. And maybe it's not that we don't need to, but it's just harder to plan anything, and it teaches you to kind of be more in the moment. For me, I'm kind of lazy with planning sometimes, so I don't mind that. Rolling with the punches, rolling with the flow, all that good stuff. But I know that for others, that's not easy. A lot of us, need to have structure, need to have plans. I know a lot of our kids thrive with structure and planned days and activities. So I get it. So wherever you are in that, if you're a planner or if you're not, I hope all of us can find that place of some kind of balance amidst this teetering seesaw of a reality that we're in right now. And I pray that you all remember that you're not alone. And if there is something that your church can do to help you, to be there for you, to pray for you, to offer you any kind of support, please do reach out. I know it's been tough. Our office hours are still a little bit all over the map because we're sort of in this transitional phase, of office hours. We're going to be looking for a new office manager in the near future as we say goodbye to Barbara after almost 10 years of being our church secretary. So she will be dearly missed. And in this time of transition, we'll do our best to keep a tab on those of you who stop in or call in, and we'll do the best we can to support you, to be there for you. And I want to say once again, thank you for all the ways that you continue to be there for your church. I've been blown away by the physical presence of a lot of you in recent church services, but also just of your continued donations, your cards, your phone calls, the reaching out that you do to stay connected to your church. It means a lot. And as a minister, that's what I'm tasked with, is trying to hold space and hold a shape in some ways for this community to keep thriving, to keep going on. That's not easy to do when it seems like we're just, once again, floating along, not sure how we can meet, So thank you for all the ways that you've continued to help this church community on the Hill thrive in these very challenging times. And as I prepare to say goodbye, I hope that you're, in your own ways, finding your thriving, your grounding, your place of joy in this season of summer, in the smoky air, out here right now. As I look around, my goodness, things are close, and the wind shifts, and all of a sudden we're just socked in. Oh, it's not easy, not an easy time. Summer in the foothills, but hang in there. I hope you're all doing as well as can be, and I hope to see many of you on Sunday. But if not, until we do meet again, may each one of you be held in the peace and love of Christ. Amen.